Right, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an update on my 5,000 questions survey. This is part 24 of who knows how many. We are starting on the number 1044. 1044 is, did you tell someone you love him or her today? To be honest, I don't tell anyone that I love them. Unless it's like a celebrity or like a song I like. I definitely don't say that to anyone I know in person. 1045. Have you ever given blood? I have not. I think there was a rule or something like I don't weigh enough, or there's like I'm too small for it. So I couldn't, and I don't think I could do it anyway because I don't like the sight of blood, and having had blood tests before, I don't like feeling, you know, very lightheaded. So no, don't have any desire to do it anyway. 1046. Have you ever been thrown out of anywhere? Not that I can recall, unless it was a closing and we just outside our welcome. Like, it wasn't really like us being thrown out, it's just that they closed for lunch for the afternoon for a few hours, and we were the last ones in there, so we didn't really get thrown out, we were just last ones to leave. 1047. What do you daydream about? I don't dream about having, you know, someone to be with. I daydream about like my future, having it with someone, not living alone, you know. I have those thoughts quite regularly where I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people get into relationships. Having never been in one, I just don't know what the protocol is. Like, how do you do it? And I just daydream about, you know, snuggling up to someone on the couch, you know, going to bed with someone, waking up to someone, because I've like literally never shared a bed with anyone, so yeah, apart from my cat. 1048. Are you a miracle? I'm sure in some sense I could be a miracle, in the sense that like they weren't too sure if I would like survive. I mean, obviously I did, but I had to be born early, prematurely, because I wasn't growing in the womb. So maybe there was a chance that they thought maybe I wouldn't survive, and yeah, I guess that's that is a reason for me potentially being a miracle. But other than that, not really. I don't think I'm that amazing, to be honest. 1049. If America is one nation under God, then are atheists citizens? This is a question that is beyond me, to be honest. 1050. Should they be? No, I don't think so. Oh, I don't. Should they be? I don't. It's not really something I care about, to be honest, because I am not an American. So it's not up to me to say what they can and can't be. 1051. If you could pick any rock star to replace the Osbournes in their reality show, whom would you pick? I mean, this was written before the Kardashians. That's how old this survey is. That they're talking about the Osbournes, who had a TV show that followed them around, much alike the Kardashians have had in their past. I think they still do, actually. What celebrity would I want to follow around? Or watch? I don't know, I'd like to see like One Direction in their solo career paths. Have all 5 of them, you know, share their lives. Even though they're all in their solo paths right now, I would like to see like that collated into a documentary, into a series. It wouldn't make much sense because like I don't think they're ever going to come back, but I think it'd be quite fun to see how different all their lives are currently. Like, you've got Harry, who I don't know, I don't really like his music, but he is like the biggest star out there at the moment. And then you got like Louis, who's doing his own thing. Liam, I don't really know what he's doing. Niall, he's on like The Voice at the moment. Zayn, just on his own lane. 1052, what are your feelings about Mel Gibson's movie, The Passion of Christ? Never heard of it. 1053, what did you think about the last episode of Sex and the City? I've never watched the TV show. I have watched the 2 films, so that's what I know. 1054, what is your favourite movie with Adam Sandler in it? To be honest, I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan. But 1055, what is your biggest problem? I would say that my biggest problem at the moment is that I'm a real loner. I'm an introvert, I'm a loner, and I don't really see many people, and I'm feeling quite alone. This time of the year, I always feel like extra lonely. I get like really bad days where I can like honestly cry because I'm so alone. Like, this is the perfect time of the year where you want to like snuggle up to someone, and that someone is a cushion. 1056, have you ever been arrested? No, I don't think I've never been. Don't know why I'm saying I don't think I have. I've never been in a police car either, so nope, all good here. 1057, can musicians be held responsible for influencing people to behave badly? Oh yes, definitely. Oh, definitely. Like, celebrities influence people to do good and bad things, 100%. You see who your favourite is and they're doing something, you will follow through and say, oh, they're doing it, so it's okay for us to do it too. So yes, 100%. That is a real issue. 1058, do you believe that there are subliminal messages embedded in some TV shows, movies and music? I'm sure there is. I know isn't there some like massive subliminal messages in like Disney films? Isn't that a thing? But yes, I think they will have like a certain message that they portray, even if it's not subliminal. Like, it can be quite obvious as well, really what it's meant to say. So yeah, like there's some like songs or albums out there that are subliminally talking about certain things, like Easter egg sort of bios, where you can pretty much work out, like when you're a huge fan of an artist and you listen to their songs, you kind of understand and know what the songs are about. Personally, there are certain like One Direction songs, Harry Styles songs, Louis Tomlinson songs, there are some subliminal messages about a certain aspect, resolving that. 1059, is there anything that you believe should be banned for any reason? I mean, there probably is, but I can't think of something like off the top of my head right now. But yes. 1060, how often do you eat too much? All the time. Actually, I mean, I have this issue where I forget to eat, and then when I do remember to eat, I then serve myself too much to eat. It's something I'm trying to control and get better with, especially with my fitness journey. 1061, have you ever descended into pure madness? I don't think so, no. Have I? Have I done it without knowing? Probably, but not that I'm aware of. 1062, would you want to? Not particularly, no. 1063, do green M&Ms make you feel sexy? That's a really random question. Have I even had M&Ms? I think I've had M&Ms like a few times in my life. Probably can count them on like one hand. They're not my favourites. I'm guessing this is to do with like adverts, maybe? Is the green M&M a female? I can't remember, to be honest. Don't know. 1064, if you died tomorrow, what mark would you have left on the world? this, my YouTube, that is the only mark, I don't think people would miss me. I honestly think I'll just be forgotten about. Like, I don't have a huge circle. No one really reaches out to me. I think if I died tomorrow, it would be news for a day, and then the next day I'll be forgotten about. 1065. What movie would you never want to see? Any that star Harry Styles. I think him being an actor is probably one of the worst decisions his team have made him do, and I honestly hope it does not continue throughout his life, and that he just does it for this couple of years when he's been a bit, out there. Yeah, so I'm never gonna see that, what are they called? Don't Worry Darling, and what's the other one? Eternals, which is a shame because I'm a huge Marvel fan, but it means I can't watch that now. And what's it called? The one that's after a book. The Policeman? My Policeman? Something like that, anyway. Yeah, that. 1066. What annoys you the most about yourself? How self-conscious I am and how bad I am at starting conversation. I really noticed this at my Christmas do. Like, I just can't start conversation, and I'm really quiet. I don't know how to butt into conversations. Like, I try, but because I'm so quiet, people don't listen to me. So I just don't talk. I think that also is one of the reasons why I am such a loner, is because I feel like no one cares about what I want to say. So, 1067. How do you feel about capitalism? 1068. How do you feel about socialism? 1069. How do you feel about communism? To be honest with you guys, I don't really have an opinion. 1070. Has anyone ever tried to interview you? Oh, I mean, so, I was bullied in school, and they were like fights, so, yes. They would use their height over me. So yes. I've never had anything else maliciously tried on me. It was just usually in school with the bullies. Thank you, guys. 1071. Has anyone ever tried to kill you? No. 1072. How do you know when it's time to break up with someone? I honestly cannot answer this because I've never been in a relationship to know when it's time. But I can gather from watching TV shows, movies. I guess it's when you don't have the same interests anymore and you're both not putting the effort into the relationship anymore. I would guess when you're spending more time apart than together and you're not enjoying your time. I'm guessing then. I don't know. Part of me wishes I could be in a relationship so I could like go through a breakup to then understand what everyone goes through, because it's really difficult to like be there for people when you've not been in the situation. Like, I don't know how to answer questions about people having problems with their in their relationship. I don't understand. I don't know that feeling of like honest love at all. Like, I've never had that. Like, I've never been in love. I don't know if I ever will be. Like, time is ticking on and I keep on being told it'll happen when you least expect it. But I don't get out much. Like, how, when, where? Am I just gonna, like, I don't talk to people in the supermarket. Like, am I just gonna meet someone in the supermarket? No, probably not. Like, how? Like, I just want to find that person, you know? I want to be in a relationship. I want to know how that feels. You know, I want to have that. But I just don't think it's on the cards for me. 1073. What is your opinion of the Janet Jackson Justin Timberlake Super Bowl exposure incident? Wow, this is taking back many a year. I think it was just an accident, and it was just a costume fail. I don't think Justin meant to do it, but it was a huge moment when it happened. Oh boy, was it a huge moment. I remember it happening very easily. 1074. What's the most annoying sound? The alarm in Tarkov. Also, I want to say, like, the ringing in my ears, so that's always constant. I want to say just any sort of buzzing sound. 1075. Who was your childhood hero? Do you know who I liked? It was Katie Hill on Blue Peter. I always wanted to be a Blue Peter presenter when I was a child, and Katie Hill was, I think it was Katie Hill. I think she was like the one I wanted to be. Yeah. 1076. With nearly 100 channels, why is nothing ever on? There's probably more than 100 channels these days. I mean, you've got so many different options now. Back here, this was just all you had. I think it was just made in like 2005 or something. But nowadays, there's options everywhere, not just on TV. But I think it's because there's so much choice. There's so much choice, you find it difficult to know what to find to watch. Would you, 1077, would you adopt a stray kitty wandering through your neighbourhood? No, because my cat would not do well with that situation. 1078, describe what you look like. I'm a white British female, blue eyes, little nose, brown, dark blonde, light brown hair that's wavy, petite, short, and yeah. Describe 1029. Describe what you are like. Quiet, introvert, and a loner. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. I need to actually go now. I'm filming this on Sunday, and I need to go to my brother's for the football match, which I just realised is in like 40 minutes. Oh, lol.